Welcome back. Loading in. Well, I did a thing. As you can see up here, it's day 34. If you remember my last video, it was quite a while ago. So, yeah, sometimes it goes that way. You work a little bit after you stop recording, and then you work a lot. So I really focused on basically increasing my potion output. So before, it was not optimal at all. I wasn't getting enough of these, and for even one. Still not completely perfect. I was able to recoup. I had some basic fertilizer stuck in a box, I think, or on some other tracks, so that helps, but this is dwindling. So while I did manage to get this set up, it's not the most elegant thing, but it does kind of fit over here in the corner. Again, the big goal here, I don't know if I have it set up somewhere. I really do need to get my bandages ramped up, because I can sell bandages at the dispatch portal and make 12 silver for every 200 bandages, I believe. So that's really good money. You know, we can make 6 a minute out of one of these, but as you'll see here, even just getting 6 linen is pretty expensive. So we get 12 a minute of those for 120 and one of these assemblers. So about 120 linen threads. And again, that could feed 2 of these. But 120 of these is 6 of these guys. And then as you do the math, it's going to take a lot of flax plants. So I can't really fix that. I got to fix my fertilizer first. So let's see how the profits are. The other thing I had to do is I wasn't making enough money to keep this operation going. So the shop is now open. Now that I got my potions up and running, I do have the shop open, so I've been selling stuff. So I moved some of the things over here, so I got some gears and wood kind of all over here on the left side, so that way I can catapult it in to some of these shelves over here. And then same thing, I bring the potions from over there to this little setup here, and then these potions come into this spot here. The potions, these catapults and the cannons can go through these little block walls here, so as I build these up, the catapult will still work through those walls. Even if I had the wall all the way up, I could still set up additional catapults. We do have some money on the belt. I'm putting silver out, 1 coin at a time. It does back up, I believe. Let's check. Yeah, so this operation over here for fertilizer, which is where pretty much all of this stone, I believe, is going to fertilizer. So the coins are backed up over here, which is nice. Looks like it's about right there. Oh yeah, because I cleaned up a lot of stuff, so the fertilizer over here is not really going anywhere. I'll leave it for now. But that's the quick overview, so let's see what our mission is for today. Because money, especially putting money on the belt now, money becomes pretty tight. So we do have some bricks being made. I already have enough rope on me, and iron ingots. This one's getting, oh yeah, I'm starting to feed this one. I just set that up at the very end. So I have some silver coming over, and that's coming here to feed my iron. So I should have ingots coming through. That is good. That's enough iron ingots. And then brick, is it over here? No, that's pulleys. Brick, I have, oh, sort of here. Yeah, this is brick. Yeah, so for this setup, it's pretty compact. Oh yeah, most of this, okay, yeah, this half over here is making sand, which is mixing with the charcoal to make clay. And then the clay is making brick. And I have a storage box here for clay, so if I need to build stuff, I have clay there. And then this is my output for brick. So that's doing really good. That'll probably back up pretty soon. Let's turn in this quest, get some money. And this is all automated, right? There's this little machine here. And then let's do this. I want the arrows to show up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so you can basically output from either side of the little cashier. So I just have it feeding directly into a catapult. And it goes into my storage box. And right now I'm just sending all the money I make in the shop onto the belt. And then I'll keep money from these missions in my inventory, or, you know, I'll put some of it out on the belt as needed. So stuff I haven't done yet. I haven't started glass at all. I do basically what I want to focus on initially is we'll copy the fertilizer setup, because that is a bottleneck. But I might rework a new small charcoal setup. That might be better first, but I may just simply copy. Yeah, I'll start with copying, just seeing if there's a nice area I might have a few extra things. But let's put down a storage box so I can empty my inventory. And then basically I'm going to copy a little bit of this fuel production here. And then, because really all the fertilizer, it does include these rocks, but it doesn't include this stuff here. This is just for making fuel, which is really a separate process. So I may just start by copying these things. Right now, I don't know if this is really the most compact way. So the design I have is basically I put a few lab stands and then these beams can go across. And then on top of those beams is where I put the next beam. It just seems like I can span distances a little bit better. So these beams allow for 3 gaps in the middle and then, you know, you butt them up against each other. So I may look at that. So I may put all of this on the bottom level, and then so I kind of like to be able to see this stuff, but I could probably stack these plants, or I'd probably put the plants on the ground level and then stack these on top of those plants. And then I may keep the rocks on the ground level. I don't need to be super compact. A lot of that, you can kind of think of this as my first prototype for building up. And it took a lot of work because there was a few things I didn't like and I had to remove the whole upper section. So it's probably worthwhile to see what that process looks like. So it might be okay for me to, it could take some time. We'll see how far we get. This may be a 2-parter, or maybe I'll just pause recording for tonight, but we'll see how far we get. Okay, so initially we'll do this. I just want to copy this. This will feed itself. I want to put these, yeah, it's going to make sense to copy. I want to copy this full setup here, so I like the idea of this being sort of my back line, and then I build stuff in front of it. Kind of like if the wall was where I'm standing. So let's copy from in here, and I'll copy all of that, and I do have enough supplies. Hooray! I don't have to. I may still want to save this blueprint, some basic fertilizer furnace component. Yeah, let's do this. Basic fertilizer. I think that's how you spell it. You're not watching me for spelling, so we'll save it. And then backside is like that. Then I'll leave 1, 2, 3. I want to leave 3 gaps for now for belts and such. Okay. So input wise, this side takes our plant input. This side takes all of the rock input. Right now I have it so fuel is here. So this is our fuel line. Probably can, yep, I may save it again once it's a little more plumbed. Let's see what we're doing on the other side. So to make it compact, I'm thinking I'm going to pull fuel from back here. So I'll just pull a small belt from here, fuel up. What I might do, what I should really do is have fuel on a second level. Right now, I haven't plumbed it all the way to the outside, but my idea was initially that it would be, I gotta move this, I guess, but I was the outside belt money, next belt fertilizer, third belt was fuel. But really, because almost everything that takes fuel is at a second level or higher. Good. Okay. And then I want to see where. So yeah, I just copied this. So yeah, in this setup, I know I copied from right here. Yeah, in this setup, it's just being made next door. I really need that. I'll leave it for now. Okay, this output seems complicated. So the plants come out. Yeah, the plants make the potash. The potash is just coming out. Right now I feed those into the second story. So what I think I'll do is I'm going to delete these 2 things, because I think I'm going to raise all of my assemblers up to a higher level, kind of like I did over there. I'll have plants down at the bottom level, and then I'll put my assemblers up at the top level. So when I delete these 2 elevators, and we will copy these. So these will go in front, and then the plant material, I need it to come in over here. So I want to have it like this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna clean all of that up for now. So basically all of this, go clean those up. Okay. So for output, again, these are going to be at a higher level, because that's really, these will just go into the assemblers. So down here on the bottom, I just need 3 of my last items, 3 of these, and I'll probably make the output go this direction. And then spacing wise, so what I'm thinking here, process, right? So you guys can understand, y'all can understand what my process is. Yeah, I'll need to leave a gap there for a belt to come by, because I'm thinking I'll put one here, 1, 2, 3, basically in the line, and then there'll be space in front of these and behind these for my scaffolding for the upper story. And then I think I'll just keep that here. 1, 2, and 3. I'll keep that compact. And then for the assemblers, I might have a little bit of room to do fuel production in this corner right here. So then it's all kind of self-contained. It makes its own fuel. Let's do that little side quest real quick. I want to see. I still don't have an idea. So this produces 15 a minute, and then we can maybe watch. If I can click on it, I can maybe watch this to see. I do have a stopwatch. I do have my phone on me. I might do some cycle times real quick for this. So let me get my stopwatch out. And these, and this side here should be balanced. So these are the plants. Where is stopwatch? Me. Start it. Lap. Stop it. Okay, so the lap time here, I just did a few laps. 5 seconds, 3, so I don't think that was correct. So it looks like 3.5, 3.7, 3.7, 3.8, 3.6. So it seems to be using these around, let's call it 4. No, let's say 3.5, because we want a little bit overestimate. So if it burns up faster, that's overestimating. So 3.5 seconds. And then the math on that, since I have my phone out, 60 divided by 3.5, 17 a minute. So for producing charcoal at 15 a minute, it's not quite enough. So that's for the plants. And these are backed up, so that, I wonder why these are backed up. I feel like it'll be a little bit faster. 20, 40, 60. The belts are definitely fast enough. 30, 60. If these aren't running at full capacity, then it's not using as much fuel as it should. So the fuel could actually be higher. All right, let's time these to see if it's different. That appears to be about the same. So let me reset. Start 0.8, lap 3.8, 3.4. Okay. Yeah, so that's the same thing. Around 3.7. This 3.6 to 3.8 is my variance there. So that seems to be about the same throughput. We have, again, it's not too scientific. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 of those. Each one takes roughly 15 a minute. So if we do 2 of these, that'll give us a little extra. And then 2 of these take 3 of those. Okay, so for now, let's work on this. I did that because I don't have any seeds on me. Let me guess I have them. Where did I put that? Over here. Sage. Do I want sage? Oh, I do want sage. This is over here. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah. I just push G. You want E2. You just need 2 of those. I do want. How much can I carry? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It'll work. This thing feeds itself, so I don't really need to stack up on fertilizer. Okay. So we have the output of those. These will come over, get belted up. I'm going to put this over here in the corner, and that should not interfere with the second stories. I've had issues with these belts, so we'll just lay them down. Not a big deal. Oh, that's output. That's right. I already have the elevator. Come on, bye. Okay, even easier. It just gets fed into that belt. Now you fix that belt, aesthetics, and whatnot. And then eventually, yeah, these will feed themselves, and then I'll feed additional fertilizer to go that direction. So what we will do, because I'll self-prime this, so let's take that belt out, and then when I take this belt out, I can select the whole thing, because I'm gonna have to change the direction anyway, and this will pick up all the fertilizer. Yes, give me all of it. Give me all thy fertilizer. Yeah, and I may adjust it, so if I start doing my fuel production over there, I'll put it as a second story on top of my money line. Right now I just have it stopped right there, but if I build it, I'll build a second story with fuel. We may to move this a little bit as well. Alright, so we'll get a new mission for the day. So yeah, we're selling a lot of stuff in the shop, as I mentioned. So those potions are making decent money, right? That's 13 silver for those potions. I'm just putting stuff in silver numbers, but generally profitable, right? 7 there plus 5, so 12 silver profit. It's good. We can go check out our next mission. Okay, that should be easy. I already got enough bricks on me, linens. And then by the way, for this, I don't think... Yeah, I'm not doing vitalities yet. I'm not doing steel. I'm not doing soap yet. But I do have... So we'll see if we have some extra linens. Additional inventory would be nice. So let's try to pick up 50 linens plus the 20 we need. 50 linens. Sorry, I was thinking about my shop reputation. I'll talk about that here in a second. Where did I move stuff? Is that over here now? No, those are ropes. And still, it should still be right here. I cleaned everything up, so it's like throwing me off where... Right here. Okay. Hey, we do have enough. So we'll do inventory upgrade after we turn in the shop request. This will be quite nice. Oh, duh. I need... Wait, alright, let's... Upgrade inventory. Alright. Now the next inventory... Ooh, I could probably do that as well. Wooden pulleys. Let's get all of the pulleys. Then I'll put back whatever I don't need. Get money, because that's a priority. And upgrade inventory. Very nice. We still have 80 pulleys left. Yeah, that I definitely don't have. That's down in the next level completely. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, but our inventory probably looks really good now. Tons of space. Yep, still on level 2 belt, so 4 hours of additional sleep or day, whatever way you want to think of that. I guess that's for me when I'm holding it down. I don't really care about gloves, but I'll still upgrade it. I'm manually restocking stuff that increases it. Ooh, we do have columns. Very cool. I think I knew that. Maybe I knew that. We have columns, so we can start building a second story. Maybe I'll put my fuel production up there. No, that's fine. Thinking ahead too much. And inventory. Alright, let's put pulleys back. Organize. Okay, there's probably a few things in here I don't need to really carry on me. We'll put some money in these boxes. I don't need all of this money. I'm just thinking whether I want to move this to be closer. I'll leave it here. I'll leave 3 gap for now. That's fine. Okay, now I need to build second stories, so we'll do lap stands. It doesn't really matter too much. And so there, and then 1, 2, 3, next one, next one, next 1, 2, 3. I think that's right. Yeah, 3 blocks. Okay, there. And then as far as height goes, I think basically we have to have 2 of these height-wise. I do basically 2 with a 1 small one on top of it. I'll save a little bit, and I'll just put it here. And these beams are a little pricey. They take a full ingot plus wood, I believe, so I'll show you guys what that is. And then you can transform, so switch form, I call it transform, but down there at the bottom it says T for switch form, I call it transform. There's other ones that are just steel, which is awesome, but I don't have steel. And these are really too small to gap this, so this one does it, but as you can tell by the materials there, right, 5 planks and 5 ingots, iron ingots, versus the little block. Sorry, the little block is just 3, so this one is basically 1 plank per square plus the 5 metal, for whatever bracing and stuff. Oh, that's right, I do this direction first, so that's a good point. So tips and tricks, right? Like, that's the way I did it this way. So there, I can't go over the plants yet, it's not high enough, but so that way I don't have a ton of supports everywhere. I mean, maybe it'd be cheaper to have more lab stands, but I feel like I can see into it better. So I put these down first. That's going to bring it up 2 extra levels. Okay, I can make that work. I'll just bring an elevator. We'll see here in a second. I'll show you. And yeah, this is why iron is very important. I'm going to make sure I have silver. That's all backed up. Not quite fully backed up, but most of the way there. It does. It's expensive, and I don't really need to be compact, so this is an expensive experiment. Oh, and I need planks. You have a box over here. Those are extras. Those are already empty. That was from picking stuff up when I was cleaning up earlier. Yeah, see, I'm starting to run out of fertilizer. All of these plants up here don't have fertilizer, so that's why we're focusing on this right now. I mean, I have enough potions, but I want to scale this up to start making money before. I want to scale this up so I can start making money I'll just take a whole bunch of planks. I feel like I'll need them. Yeah, the other thing I can do is I can switch the direction, or I can move all of that down that way. What I'm thinking about is we have basically, nope, we have larger boxes. Where are the larger boxes? I thought we had, I know we have the big table. There it is, this box. Yeah, so this box is the same height as that stuff over there. So I could put, it sticks out a little bit, but I can have a couple of these and it would give me a working area, you know, and it's just 12 wood. Because right now this is a lab stand, not counting the other supplies, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, and 12, 13. Just for this little area right here, not counting the wood over here for this beam, that little area right there is 13 planks. But obviously I get all this usable space underneath. Do I want to? No, because I have the belt coming this direction for the plants, so... But I might still put... Let's try it out, right? That's the whole point of this. See what it's like. So it sticks out a little bit. It's not too big a deal, because I'll probably... I mean, those belts technically can fit underneath those stands, so... That sticks out a little bit. Oh, and... Oh yeah, the whole reason I did that is because I need rock crushers. So for the rest of this, I still need 3 of these rock crushers, and then I need 4 of these processors. So space-wise, it's not a huge amount. So these 3, let's just see what it looks like if I copy these. Copy, don't have buying sigils, but yeah, without the belt, oh, trying to see. So yeah, without the belt, I think this will work. So so what I'm thinking basically is the rock crusher, and then I'll see, yeah, I might expand out a little bit more for the processors, and I could lift that up, because I'm gonna probably build some lab stands over here anyway, because I need the rock material basically to go over to there, come in, hold those belts. Okay, getting an idea. So the idea I have right now basically would be like this. Those 3 rock crushers there, the buying portals, 1, 2, 3 would go in front of that, and then I believe I can just catapult up money to those. So that's what I want to try real quick. Purchasing portal is N, and then I think this obviously is expanding out my area quite a bit, but I think, yeah, you can't target it. That'd be nice if you could just target it. Okay, so I don't think I like having those crushers up there. I definitely need them somewhere. Now the other option is building basically more storage over here, and then I scoot them over a little bit. So I have all the blocks there. And then how much space? Let me get rid of a couple of these. Let's look at what it looks like to have a couple of these on here. And yeah, we'll just copy that with a feeder belt. Yeah, see, these definitely have more space. So I think it makes more sense for me to put the 4 processors up here, and then I'll probably just put the rock crushers on the ground, because I don't need this to be crazy compact. So I could probably stack them over here, but let's do this for now. We'll take those out, cut those, bring them down here, rotate, and I might be able to like squeeze one inside of, no, because I need a belt. I need a belt for that money to get in there. In that case, the other thing I can do, and no, that wouldn't really work, because the other thought process I have, it's hard to point with this stuff on here. I'll just put these down for now. The thought process was if I wanted to try to put, you know, lab stands or scoot this closer, but I don't need to be insanely compact. Yeah, so money line, just thinking about money line optimization. So fertilizer will come in these here, so I can do this belt. I don't know exactly where, but basically that'll be fertilizer coming in, and then we'll have money coming into these 2. I do like it to be at least rectangular as possible. I'm just trying to think, so I gotta fit a 3rd one of these somewhere. I may just put it over here so it's not B. Copy those, rotate, and then I need that gap there. It sticks out 1, right? Like, that's kind of annoying. breaks that model. I think what I would rather do, because this one already sticks out one in this direction as well, which is kind of annoying. So I think to make it easy, I'm probably just going to make all three of these come this direction, and then it'll stick out a little bit, and it'll be rectangular with a little square that I'm not using. You'll see here in a second. So let's take these, cut them, and I need that basically one gap there. This is where I could make it more compact. I can change those for lab stands. I think we'll do that. So that's right there. So this will go right there. Change these out for lab stands. I think I only need to do the two over here. Button, okay. And then now we'll bring this one over. So I think this will be nicely compact for the most part, and then I just be sticking out a little bit over here. But I could Tetris it with something else. So that should be working then. And then if I clear out, it looks like it's connected. Probably go grab a partial stone real quick to toss it on there. Can I turn this off? Remove. Give me a pop-up. I feel like I don't like the trench icon. I feel like that's gonna be... Oh, and I waited too long. I just did a new stone. 52%. I was seeing if any of these were pretty empty. Whatever. I'm gonna have a gelatinous thing anyway. Alright, we'll take that for now. I just want to make sure rock comes out. Yep, okay. Take that off for now. Just in case I need to change stuff. I don't have a lot of things on belts. So yeah, it's not too bad, right? I'll put those four processors will go where I'm standing, and then I could theoretically Tetris this. You know, I could make something and mirror it, and it could kind of fit in here as well. So to finish out the belt, that'll go like that. That'll feed these. These are doing that. Plants will feed this. And then yeah, for fuel, let me fix this belt. For now, I'll probably put a little bit of a fuel production over here, and so we'll get fuel going. And then what I'll probably do, I'm thinking here, is go more like that. Do that. So, you know, I want to put fuel at that second story. That way it's kind of in line with a lot of these types of furnaces. So we'll set up a little bit of fuel over here. Basically, need to make it so it's more scalable. So I just need wood and these things. Okay, and then it feeds it. So I'm gonna start. Oh man, I'm lagging. Give me a second. Alright, recording again. And I know CPU is spiking. Alright, it's a new day. I didn't quite get to see if we were profitable yesterday, but we definitely have enough of this stuff. So we'll get some mortar and some health potions. And that's enough of those and mortar. Yeah, I've got that fixed up over here now. This box is my little buffer box. Is that enough? That's enough. Yeah, and I haven't been worried about my reputation. I mean, I got a few items in the shop, and you know, it was pretty low. From what I understand, is if you don't have items that people are looking for, your reputation gets a -1. If you do have the items, it's a +1. Okay, let's finish. I keep getting distracted, so let's finish. We'll use assemblers. Well, copy those, rotate, and probably line them up with this edge, and then I'll move them. I think I want some room for a belt, because once I bring it up, I want to have a belt basically running. Is there enough room? I'll move it up to, yep, we'll do 2, because that'll give me a little bit more room for belt management. So essentially, I'll have 2 outputs. I'll need to adjust these belts again. Whoa. No. Okay. I'll adjust those belts. So we're going to put the elevator in. I could put some wood blocks down. So we'll bring the elevator from here. And then, yeah, I'll just do that one move there. And then, and this one. That would be like this. And that's fine. And then I'll put, what am I doing? I do have to have lab stands. Okay, these need to be lab stands. Yep. Because I can't belt in front of these because it'll just connect to every single spot. So I need to have lower belt down here, upper belt on top, and then I bring down the upper belt every other one, or something like that. We'll see. So these basically go like this. So this will go into each of those. And ideally, because it is 50% split every time, so, you know, it's more ideal if this is in the middle. and then it's splitting 50% to the right, 50% to the left. And then from there you split 50% into each one of these. So ideally I have one belt that feeds these two splitters, then I have a different belt that feeds these two splitters. So I think it'll back up. If not, it's just slightly unbalanced. But okay, lab stands. I don't need it to go all the way. Need elevator. And then the fast thing here, a little tip, because this is already the right direction, so I copy it and then basically bring it down. Okay. So that's looking most excellent. And then I guess what I'm gonna do, I could delete. I kind of like this idea. I could delete this beam. And technically, I don't need that one either, so I can get my resources back. Is there room? No, I can't belt down. I'll just leave it off for now. I was trying to see if. So I was trying to keep it in line. I didn't want to have anything over in this line, and then same thing over here. I didn't want to have anything in this line, but I gotta bring all the fertilizer out. And I don't have a gap here, and I don't necessarily want to have a lot of rock salt on a belt, or whatever it is. I could bring this portal back, and then I could drop down there. What I should do might be worth it. I can move all of this over to the left by one, and then I can delete this column here, and that gives me access right here. Yep, we're gonna do that. It's worth it. It is worth it. It's gonna look nice and tidy. I will need to move these things over though, so let's do that. Oh, but in this one goes like that. T here. Fix the belt if it lets me. Hey, that actually worked, which is nice. I've got to, basically I gotta move these over one. Yeah, copy this, that, and I can move this over one. And I need a belt inside of there. I'll have to remove that real quick. I need a belt in there. I'll remove this belt. Goes that direction. Goes this direction. Okay, so that should be working. I'm just trying to make sure the belt's going the right direction. It looks like it. Okay, now what I can do is essentially move all of this stuff down one. Oh, maybe, yes. So down one, down one. Yes. I don't know why this one was yellow though. I have a feeling that one's not set up correctly. Rotate, transform, rotate. I think it was fine. I'm not sure why it's yellow like that. We can, and this is where it becomes super nice. So it's a double elevator, but it is going to be spectacular. Transform, transform, yep. And then that's coming out at the bottom. And you like it. I like it. I like it. And I'm excited. Okay. And then we'll fix these belts to basically go the other direction. This will feed itself first. And then it will feed the fertilizer line. Very nice. Doing fertilizer, the second one in. I do like the idea of keeping these separate. So, I mean, I could have 3 stacks, 3 high. Actually, let's do something. I need to check these columns. These columns might be in the way. Now that I got all my floor panels. Oh yeah, I think y'all maybe didn't see that. That is. Oh, I see. I misinterpreted it. No, yeah, it doesn't. Why? That has got to be a bug. It did this to me with the level 1. So this says I should have access to the column, but I don't. Right? And this is what I currently have. I currently have this building tool level 2. It says column, but I don't see a column. So structures, beams, should be down here, but no bueno. Wooden platform? Oh, that's for the staircases. If you wanted to have a little level here and you build up, copy. This is how I'm gonna do it. So I'll probably turn it around. The big thing in a lot of these base builder games is you want to have a straight line. A lot of people build their bases with, you'll see later in the game, there's basically a reason for you to build like 10 or 11 stories tall, or maybe it's 20 stories tall. But I constantly see people put stairs on top of stairs, like a stairwell in a normal house. But in a base builder game, you save a lot of time by having a straight staircase. So you just run in a straight line all the way up versus getting to this level and then you got to go run around and then get onto the next staircase. It's a lot of extra time, but if you build your base so that it's in a straight line, you just keep running up and up and up, all in a straight line. It's very efficient. Anyway, I guess I don't have columns, even though I should, and I don't have steel, so we'll focus on what we're focusing on. We'll get to that stuff later. So yeah, fuel will be level 2. I'm gonna have to research. I might check here in a little bit to make sure if I should be building all the way out or if I should be building one end. I don't really care too much about walls right now, but I just don't want to pose myself later if I'm going to start building lab stands everywhere. But regardless, fertilizer, that was my long-winded tangent. Regardless, fertilizer is on the second line, and I gotta fix this area, but I'll just put a few of those down. And you already have access to these little ramps. You get these from the very beginning of the game. Transform, and this will tie up with that line. Okay, but I do need fuel. And I think for now I'm just going to make additional fuel, because I feel like, I mean, stuff's backing up nicely. I want to just pull. The other thing I wanted to do, I did tie that already, so I tied it so those could go that direction. Because this is just its own little fuel production, so it feeds itself, but it also feeds the general line. And then the general line, I have it feeding my fertilizer first, and I think that's it. I don't have, how does this come out here? Oh no, this is feeding the general line first. This is feeding the general line first, and then it splits, right? So it splits to the general line, and then it splits to itself and fertilizer production. This splits to the general line, fertilizer production. Yeah, let's go ahead and start. What do I want to do? I think I'm just gonna catapult them over. So I'll take up, how do I have to do this? So basically I'll tier steel in here, go 2 back, elevator, rotate, transform, rotate, 2 lab stands, catapult, maybe should be able to do a couple of catapult. That's this line here. What am I missing? I grabbed a whole bunch of those. I'm just gonna empty this out. Put a couple down to check our distance. I have a feeling both of those are gonna be too far away. Count. Yeah, too far away. Let's try there. See if that's far enough. Close enough. Nope, of course. I got Alright, let's yeah, I don't know. Pretty sure that's gonna be way too far. Yep. And then I do need to step it over basically. So we'll go, that's fine. So let's go check our missions. I'll get this fuel running and then call it an episode. Yeah, I shouldn't have too many expenses. 13, 16, 21, so 13 versus 21 is pretty good. Yeah, we'll just do this for now, just so I have a visualization of fuel on the line. Gives me basically a little bit of storage. And we've got cubes in there. Yeah, it's too far. I'll probably have to go back to over here. Hey, that's good. Excellent. Alright, so we will turn these on. Do I want? I probably do. I don't want to have those ton of money. I forgot I had some extra random stuff in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Limestone. Then I do need to get my money over here as well, but limestone, just manually putting in a few of those worth, and then I need to preload these with some fertilizer, and then we'll double check everything, make sure it's running, and then go check our mission. So yep, we're starting to get, I think it'll take a minute for all of these to back up, and then we'll have to see, make sure that fuel doesn't deplete over here. It's backing up a little, but we'll see as it balances out. I feel like it'll be, this is going to be a net negative on my fuel production. So next episode, or I might do this after this episode. Yeah, no, we'll do it. I'll do it later. Be done recording for tonight. But I'm going to set up some fuel production over here to add basically more fuel into the line. Yeah, these just work automatically. Okay, why are these 20 in the net, 20 in the net, 20 in the net, 20, 40, 60? Did I mess with my maths? No, that should be fine. So I get 30, 60, yeah, 15, 30, 60. It seems slow. I'm probably running out of fuel. Yeah, I don't have fuel. That's always, because it's way down there on the line. I probably am going to just do this for now to make sure, because this really needs some priority as well. If I only get like 1 of 3, that's fine. But if I lose this one, then I really lose a lot of fuel. Okay, that should be balanced now. You should start, yeah, this line's backing up because this was out of fuel at this age. Okay, and we're seeing this come out. Excellent. Obviously, it's going to feed itself. I can prime that a little bit more. I may go ahead and take out 1 per, just to make sure it has some backup. So that'll basically give itself priority. Guys, yeah, I'm going to have to set up fuel. All right, I'm going to be distracted. I need money. What's up, guy? You going to buy some stuff? Buy my stuff. I have good stuff. There you go. Buy some stuff. Thank you. What am I doing? I literally yells. Nails. That's close. Jumped a little far. I'll turn on. I turned this off a while, so I turned off. This was my nail production. I deleted that belt to turn off my nail production. Maybe what we'll do is delete half of my nail production. We'll leave nails off for now. I still have plenty. Make some money. Okay. Oh, I thought you have any iron in there. That's really weird. Some that didn't have iron going. Weird. Okay, alright, let's do some fuel, and then I need to, yeah, this is side quest, but it's necessary. Oh, that's good. We're starting to see a couple, I saw 1 come down, so, okay, let's get fuel real quick. And that's not the right one, I need this one. Yep, I want it, so basically, right there, copy, then I'm probably out. Okay, so let's do, it's not really an ideal, I should copy my other one, fuel, that's good. To save that, need to grab some rock, keep in a box over here, build, last blueprint, I want my fuel to be that side, and then I really do need to change some of this, so I'll just do a 3 gap for now, and then, yeah, we'll do like that. Because I might be able to move these. Is there enough space? Not quite enough space, but there's enough space to move. This is like that same problem I had over there. So what I'm going to do is move this down, and so it must set a piece. Okay, those are touching, which is good. This is getting wood up to the top, would move, and then fuel. I need fuel to split, which is hard to do. Not too hard. So what I got to do to split my fuel is basically, now I'll do this. Okay, good. That's backing up. Let's see, is it starving out this though? Yeah, it's starting to starve that out. Do I have any logs on me? No, it's alright. Who knows? But alright, I think y'all are getting the idea here. So I need to fix those belts all along there. This stuff is all extra from the not ideal setup. Nope, that's all extra. That's extra. Belt fixed itself, which is nice. That's extra. Okay, that's all excellent. The main issue I have right now is I did not give myself place. But what I think I'm able to do is I'll probably put 1 buying sigil here, which maybe I have. No, I got 1 in a box. Yeah, I didn't give myself enough room. I got it in a box. I didn't give myself enough room. But again, wood on a belt is cheap, so I don't mind having a little extra. Theoretically, I have a money line down on the bottom, so I would want this, that, yeah, because it'll be silver on a belt line, so for now, I'll just put it like that. That'll go like that. Make this wood, and then I'm just gonna load it up for now. And then when I get these going, then I need to steal and take some charcoal off the belt, and then I can prime these with some charcoal. Probably not enough. And then what I'll do, I should probably, we'll see how it goes. So that'll start feeding itself. I just make sure these are primed enough. There's full. Okay, that should be enough for it to prime itself. And let me get this filled up. Okay. Now, this will be okay. I'm gonna end up reversing. Let me cut off the fuel over here. I'll just cut it off right here. And then what I want to do is then reverse it. That's fine. This is gonna mess me up. This one has the same issue down here if it doesn't get primed. But this should start to back up. Yeah, that's backed up. This is backed up now. I'll probably turn this off over here. Yeah, I'll just turn this off over here. I'll turn it off here so it's kind of clear. And then, yeah, I'll let these turn off. Okay. Yeah, I don't need bricks for now. I probably need some later, but... Alright, I think we're good. Let me see if there's a mission. I think it's all the same day. Alright, day 57. So, this is pretty good. We got basically another fertilizer setup. It's a little bit more compact. It looks a little bit cleaner than my other fertilizer setup over there. And it's a little bit easier for me to now copy this. I could basically copy it, make another one, and then remove that so I can start putting floor tiles down. Same thing with these. I might make this a double stack version. I don't know. We'll see. I feel like I need different materials for stacking, or because I'm not too worried about space right now, I can just add another one, but it's a little bit more modular now, a little bit cleaner of the setup. Basically fuel comes out the back, and I just need to get a money line down here for this load these up a little bit more. Okay, I'm still pretty good on cash. Okay, I think I can finally start focusing on linens. Yeah, it's pretty late. We'll see. I have a scratchy throat, might be getting sick, but it's almost too hard to not play this game, and I definitely want to record so you guys can get an idea. I don't want to end up recording a lot of this. It's pretty cool to go through this process, but you guys may have enjoyed actually watching that, you know, and I didn't do any of that on camera or on record, so... Anyway, the next step is to really increase this here, so I need a whole bunch more flax, more grinders, more processors, make it linen thread, and increase our linen fabric production, which will increase our bandage production. And the goal again is basically I want one of these machines over here. I'll put it right there so it's not attached. Selling these, right? So yeah, I don't know if it's, I highly doubt what happens if it let me. I'm curious, we'll do a quick experiment. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna want 800, I imagine. No. Okay. How many? 44. I may have to go back to the recording. Okay. So weird. That is awesome. Holy smokes. Okay, so 50. Every 50 is 12 silver. That is huge. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start splitting, maybe. Alright, well, I guess I delayed enough for us to get another quest. Let's go. Dude, that's awesome. Order income. Yeah, that saved us for profitability. Because yeah, setting up that other production was expensive. We would have been a little bit profitable. 12 silver off would have been a 5 silver, so we would have had about 6 silver for today, but instead we're 17 silver up. 18. Alright, let's see what this mission is. I'm very tempted to start putting more bandages in there. Ooh, urgent. Very good money. Yeah, these are the same day. Let's grab some gears. Sorry, all my gear production. The other thing I didn't show y'all. I have it like stacked up funky, so I have like boxes feeding into boxes, feeding into boxes, so I can have a catapult up here to, it's just a very linear, like the wall and to buy or whatever. Alright, I think that's enough. Yeah, that was enough. Easy money. Yeah, so I can do up to, when a new day started. Man, I am tempted to... Okay, we'll do that next episode. That's exciting. That got me even more exciting. I wasn't sure how many you had to sell, but only selling 50 for 12 silver, that makes a lot of this work worth it. It's going to make it easy to do some more stuff in the future. What I think I'll do, though, is I do want to organize stuff a little bit first. It's not really a big deal. I can actually add this money onto the line anywhere. I just add... You know, I have these and here bank portals. It just cost a sickle and some ingots. But I can put a bank portal on here and then put that money directly on the line to feed everything. But I still might move this up onto floor tiles. I want to get everything up onto floor tiles. So maybe I'll set it up down here. That way I have money. Or maybe over here in this corner. So I can have money coming out into a line. Ooh. Hey, bonus. If you stay to the end of the episode, we just bought new property. Do some new boot goofing over here. Alright, we'll end it there. Appreciate you all watching. You know, if you're enjoying this game, tell me how you like it. You know, what's been fun about you playing the game. It's really exciting for me. So thanks again for watching. Take care, y'all. Have a good one.